Good morning. I'd like to call to order the conference committee hearing for Friday, April 26th. It's 11 a.m. and we're in room 224. We are on our agenda with HB 1760 HD1 SD1 as the only item on the agenda. Representing the House, we have myself and Representative HOU as co-chairs and managers Garrett, Miyake, Onishi, and Matsumoto.
For the Senate, we have myself as chair and Favela and Moriwaki as managers.
We do have an agreed upon proposed CD1, which I'm hoping that we can vote on today, if that's agreeable to the Senate.
Yes, we have WAM release.
Yeah, we have fin release on that too. For the proposed CD1, the only amendment is on page 3, lines 4 to 6, deleting the language that says the total amount of the line of credit or other instrument of indebtedness shall not exceed 150 million, provided further that. Because that language is later on in the draft and was deemed to be duplicative. The proposed CD1 also would change the effective date to July 1st to 2024.
Great, thank
All
you.
right, and we are ready to take the vote. For the House, I vote aye. Representative HOU?
Aye.
Representative Garrett?
Aye.
Representative Miyake?
Aye.
Representative Onishi?
Aye.
Representative Matsumoto?
Aye.
Great. May I take the vote for the Senate?
Yes, please.
We have Chair Hashimoto,
Aye.
Senator Moriwaki,
Aye.
and Senator Favela.
Aye.
Great. Thank you all so much. We have a bill.
Thank you very much.
Seeing no further business, this hearing is now adjourned. Good morning. I'd like to call to order our conference committee hearing for Friday, April 26th for our 11 a.m. agenda in room 224. We are on the agenda starting with HB 1763 HD1 SD2 relating to housing. Representing the House, we have myself and Representative HOU as co-chairs, and we have managers Representative Garrett, Representative Miyake, Representative Onishi, and Representative Matsumoto.
On behalf of the Senate, the conferees are myself as chair, co-chair Senator Hashimoto, and manager Senator Kanuha.
We have a proposed CD1 with agreement, but we're waiting on fin release for this bill. So I recommend that we reconvene at 4 o'clock in room 016, if that's agreeable to the Senate.
Yes, today.
Today, yes. Okay.
Okay, so for Senate Bill 1170, relating to affordable housing credits, on behalf of the Senate, the conferees are myself as chair, Senator Kanuha as co-chair, and Senator Hashimoto manager.
On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative HOU as co-chairs, and managers Representative Miyake, Representative Morikawa, and Representative Matsumoto.
Okay, and we have agreement on a CD1. So the bill requires the counties to issue affordable housing credits for affordable housing units that are constructed under various programs of HHFDC. The amendments include effecting the defective date, adopting the Department of the Attorney General's amendments in its testimony before the House Committee on Finance, removing page 8, lines 16 to 18. A county may impose a geographic constraint on the transfer of affordable housing credits under this subsection with a minimum radius of 5 miles by public road. Inserting into section 2B a provision that the credits may be applied to satisfy up to 50% of the affordable housing obligations imposed by the county for each market-priced residential or non-residential development unless the county allows for more than 50% as provided by county ordinances, rules, or any memoranda of agreement between the county and HHFDC. Inserting into section 2, subsection C, prior to the issuance of an affordable housing credit under this subsection HRS 46-15.1C, an agreement including affordable housing related agreements between a county or the HHFDC and an eligible developer shall be executed and include language requiring 1, a new and sequential identification number of at least 4 digits in length for each affordable housing credit to be issued within each county for tracking purposes, an agreement to be recorded on title of at least one parcel or TMK of the original housing project as defined in HRS 201H-1, the prompt amendment of an agreement when an affordable housing credit originally generated by a housing project is sold, transferred, or utilized to create an easily auditable trail of ownership. We do have WAM release for this bill.
We have fin release on our end also, and we are ready to vote for the House.
All right, so the recommendation of the House and Senate managers is to pass with CD1. For the Senate, I vote aye. Co-Chair Kanuha?
Aye.
Senator Hashimoto?
Aye.
May I take the vote on behalf of the House?
Yes, please.
Co-Chair Epsilon?
Aye.
Co-Chair IU?
Aye.
Manager Miyake?
Aye.
Manager Morikawa?
Aye.
Manager Matsumoto?
Aye.
Okay, the motion carries. We have a bill.
Thank you very much, sir.
And I think, so that concludes this agenda, and we can roll right into the next one right now.
Do 3202. Yeah, you're not 3202. We'll do 3202 and then 2790 last.
Okay.
IT, you ready?
Yep, we're still live. You can roll right in.
Great. Good morning again. I'd like to call to order our conference committee hearing agenda for 11 a.m. April 26. We are in room 224, and we are on the agenda with SB 3202, SD2, HD1 relating to urban development. Here on behalf of the House, we have myself and Representatives Ichiyama and Tarnas as co-chairs, and the managers Kila, Morikawa, Todd, and Matsumoto.
On behalf of the Senate, the managers are myself as chair, co-chair Senator Lee, and manager Senator Hashimoto.
Go on, sorry.
So we do have agreement on a CD1. We are still awaiting WAM release.
Okay.
And I understand we're still waiting on FIN as well.
Yeah, we actually don't need fin release, so.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll reconvene to discuss this bill at 4 p.m. today, April 26th, in room 016.
Yep, sounds good to me.
All right. And that concludes this agenda.
Great, thank you. Good morning. I'd like to call to order our final agenda for Friday, April 26th, 11 a.m. in conference room 224. We are on the agenda with, starting with HB 2790 HD1 SD1 relating to housing. Representing, or on behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative IU as co-chairs and managers Nishimoto and Matsumoto.
On behalf of the Senate, the managers are myself as chair, Senator Kanuha as co-chair, and manager Senator Awa.
And we do have an agreed upon CD1 with both FIN and WAM release, I believe, for this bill.
We do have WAM.
Okay, so we are going to be ready to vote then. For the CD1 merely gives the bill an effective date of July 1st, 2024. And is otherwise identical to the SD1 in authorizing a study for the HOU AM program. Is that agreeable to you?
Yes, it is.
Okay, given that, we are ready to take the vote, if I can find my vote sheet. Right. For the House, we have myself, co-chair IU.
Aye.
Representative Nishimoto is excused, and Representative Matsumoto.
Aye.
Can I take the vote for the Senate? Great. Senator Chair Chang.
Aye.
Senator Kanuha.
Aye.
And Senator Awa is excused. Motion carries. We have a CD1. We have a bill. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Seeing no further business, this hearing is now adjourned.